I don't think there's anything more creative than to take an entire landscape and envision a new town, a whole place from the ground up. It's exhilarating. There's nothing like it. This was a story of grinding, dreaming it as one thing and doing it as another. Wildlight's a vision for a master planned community, a mix of uses over a big area. It started because there was a business purpose. We created this premise that said if we take lead over planning, over markets, over land use entitlements, over infrastructure, we can yield more value than some other strategy. I would say equally important and simultaneously, there was a community purpose. This company, almost 100 years old, has always been stewards over large environmental landscapes right around the country, around the world. And so there's an ethic and a responsibility for how you manage those things. We brought that same spirit to community development. And we said, look, we have an opportunity to create a higher standard, to be a model for others to emulate and do it in a way that really does give back to the community. So why start here? One is because of the market potential, and the other was because of the scale of our holdings here. We knew that if we started here, we had the potential to create value over that landscape for a long period of time. In the early days, when I closed my eyes and dreamed of Wildlight, I saw a town in nature. So I saw a very natural area. I saw this low country landscape, dramatic contrasts between water and forest. I just saw a town built inside of all of that. Like, how can we preserve and enhance this culture and landscape of Florida low country, but then turn it into a place that, you look at it and say, it belongs there. There's power in community, right? I mean, incredible power. You focus on education, and you realize if you do your community right, you're going to create a learning place where people actually learn because they lived in this place in a way that would be different if they lived somewhere else. I could do the same thing around health and community, technology, environment, outdoor recreation, friends, clubs, activities, all those things that create rich life. You can make a difference in people's lives if you create the place right and create an environment where all those things just flourish. That's what's happening here, and that's what makes me tick for sure.
This is our why, creating community.